First of all, I just want to start off by saying thank you, God. I'm hearing this perp saying, you molest kids, and, when I hear this perp saying these things, I understand that they have reality inverse. First, the reason why they're saying that is because they're attacking my mind in these disgusting ways and then wanting me to accept this manipulation. Two is because they know that in the program they involve themselves in does harm children, inclusive of sexual torture. Three, lastly, is because they understand that I know that the entities behind this program have had issue with pedophilia. And I always bring the fact that it's just magical to know this. It's amazing to know. And the word magical even try to be rewired in different ways. But it is truly something surreal to believe that the entities who've been developing this technology, the reason why they're able to project these voices into my brain and really who's behind this program is entities filled with pedophiles. And pedophilia has been a key issue. So to hear perps who are what they are, perps as a target individual are the nobodies that are involving themselves in this program. Their job is simple: to make somebody internalize and identify with the manipulation that they force them to have via this V2K and synthetic telepathy, or they use other tactics of like gang stalking, mobbing, and tormenting the target individual. You should never, ever rely on them to get any judgment of reality. Their job is based on recreating reality in such an inverse and falsified way that they want you to subscribe to that. Cowardness is very, very strong. Reality is very, very it's really just completely destroyed. They recreate reality in such a disturbing ways, and they have no shame. The truth is, the cowardness of being able to vocalize what they need to say via V2K makes them kind of immune to reality. And far from what for me, and I can speak for me, but I'm sure nothing is unique here. They have this sense of grandeur. They have this sense of delusionality. Oh, let me just say, a God complex. Like, now, I know it is easy to be intoxicated involving themselves in what they're involved in, because as a target major you're helpless, and they find themselves so strong. Like, this is such weak cowardness, and it's been bad for them because I'm supposed to find them in this mystic way, but it seems like I'm the one becoming mysticful. They make it so easy to feel like a genius. Because the truth is, they just want you to be an idiot, to be subscriptive of these things. But the thing is, as they try to be subscriptive, as they try to make you subscriptive of this, they make themselves sound so like it's a persona where these perps interact with me via this V2K, but in such a they like the badasses, when in reality these coward retards, truly retards. No matter how the tone is. For example, like, they'll rape you. Yeah, that's you. You molest. First of all, they are enforcing the brain to be experiencing the most degrading things. That's the tactics of attacking the mind. They are involved in something that tortured children sexually. I brought that up already. But most importantly, if with me, there's like a man that was called Roy Moore, that I love to put that in their faces. I say that in their faces all the time. You should see how they react. This man allegedly was doing things to kids as young as 14 years old when he was a 32-year-old assistant DA, disgusting things. Allegedly. Now, because his influence has shown that he is some kind of influencer person, that somehow they are not allowed to say his name in a way that would be clear and easy to hear. Now, when you hear these clowns still trying to maintain the facade that they are the one protecting children, that they're the one not manipulating my brain, that they're in a program that does not do horrible things to children, and the entities behind them are not those entities developing this technology since the 60s that happen to have issue with pedophilia. That as you hear this tone that they have manufactured to sound godlike, I've seen them in person. You talk about some of them look like they're dying like me. Some of them start doing salsa dances because they're agitated by how they torture children in this program. There's one I've never seen ever since I saw her in the elevator. I won't be surprised if this one of these perp is talking to me via V2K today with this fierceness that she is remote. What you're seeing here is an example of how stupid they want me to be. Now, these pictures here that you keep seeing, those are pictures of kids in 8th grade, middle school. Next to that, you see an adult man talking about something sexual. Now, I know what I'm going to say is going to sound mentally retarded, but let me just tell you that this level of stupidity is being implanted in my brain by people who want to be taken very serious in their analytical aspect of things as they're assessing. They are really wanting to be taken serious. And by the way, you shouldn't look at them as the clowns they're supposed to be. Today they make me have this disgusting experiences with time I see children. You'll see a video that comes up soon. As always, to the little babies, to the old, especially little girls, I should say. And they want me to subscribe. That what they're doing is they have matched my brain to me as a child at that age. Now look closely to this, what they're talking about. They say me, an adult man, or let me just be less gender-based. An adult person is now regressed to the brain of children of that age. Let me tell you that there's one of this most trashy retard perp that when she talks to me, you will think that she's saying the most logical thing possible. She is a mental retard that sounds fierce. I wish I could face this clown again, if that's the one I saw before. I wish I could look at this clown in the face and be like, do you respect yourself? Or you have accepted to be a human shit? But she's not alone in this stupidity. A whole ecosystem. I started getting messages from this participant. I couldn't even believe a grown woman that I can have interaction with can be this clown-like. I'm like, thank you, God. This is why I start my videos by saying thank you, God. Because the way they want you to think is so retarded. I cannot use other words. And they make me feel such like a genius. But just being as common sense as it is so easy to become a genius in these circumstances because everybody around you become clowns, even my coworkers. And people still try to gaslight you. I was like, I'm even recording conversation just to be like, oh my gosh, and I can sleep listening to the stupidity that I've just recorded from coworkers and whatnot. As I was watching this thing on the left, it's a man called Drewski. He's a comedian. He was mimicking some I guess frat like individual, and had to talk and like yeah this and that. I was the, and he did like a hand gesture like yeah I was with this girl, she did that to me. He did the whole thing. Then you see on the right over there, they make me think of remember what you did when you were a kid at that age. Now, when they make me experience this nasty experiences I'm experiencing today, the reason why they make me think, oh, what we're doing, we're making you as a child in middle school like these kids, it's because when I was a kid, I did something to myself that they try to exaggerate. When I saw this thing, they were like, oh, use their hands, which is something they've been exaggerating regardless of what I did as a child, because they want to exaggerate what I did as a child. So when they manipulate my brain, they're like, no, because you did that. And or even if they don't try to make me subscribe, they're like, yeah, that's abuse. When in truth, he's a child like that age doing something impulsive to himself. Still inappropriate, but it's himself doing to himself. In middle school. Now, I'm talking to fuckers involved in a program that kills children and tortures children, by the way. But not even bringing that up. Bringing up the fact that they're saying that what they're doing is they're making my brain as an adult become a brain of a child. And the proof is, remember what you did as a child. Now then there's this trash. It's like, no, you molest, try to exaggerate what I did as a child. Matter of fact, start coming up with other story. This whole Sarah thing, when I was actually younger, is what they've created themselves. And they have clowns try to think they can gaslight you into reality. They live in fictional reality, plus in a state of retardation that they want to implant you into accepting this nasty manipulation. Some of these clowns like, nah, we're just reminding you of your mother. Trash us. You're creating these false memories and exaggerate ideas as a child, and then make me subscribe to these things. Because these trash are known to be doing this pedophilia type of torture, and then try to make me think that they were making me regress to me as a child, and then exaggerate ideas as a child, and having this fucking coward low life, some scrawny dying fucker looking, who sounds like God when they talk to me via V2K, a fucking coward low life that starts sassing when I bring the testimonials of real testimonials of children being tortured, sexually and non-sexually. Well, this trash tries to find ways to flip reality around. Now, for me, it's simple. If they make it easy for me to see myself as this honorable person, what they're doing is easy in the sense that you don't do it. You just gotta disrespect yourself as a human being. But I'll be there. Throughout the day today, they got frustrated. This childlike trash will call me stupid and the idiot, and then at work, the last few days is me recording these clowns becoming it's insane. I can't even believe. And listen, they tell me they're gonna fire me. I was like, what? Before you fire me, I swear to God, you made yourself look so bad. From the clients to, it's been bad. I don't know if it's been really bad. But whatever happens, I know that I will continuously put that in their faces till my last breath. Tiger Major, can you imagine to make me subscribe to this manipulation? They say they make my brain this. And then when I watch this kid and this dude that talk about the girl did this, they try to make me think of me as a child and create a version of reality where they recreate reality, making me imagine that. When the truth is, they just try to exaggerate what a child that age did. And then they have little retards like, you're not what you... And that's their job. Tiger Vigil, I am super thankful. But when I see this trash, I pray that they gaslight me. At this point, I just like, please do it. I start getting messages because apparently this is the validation. They're like, you're going to be castrated. I'd rather lose my penis than have I had to do this stupidity. Some of these people, they start losing their... Like, I can't... It's amazing to see how people become something else. Today you'll see a video. Well, as always, I mean, it's actually really nothing new. Some of the pictures you'll see in the upcoming video is the same, where I'll see a little girl that stimulate me in this disgusting. Today was even like a whole baby. It was a Kobe Bryant baby, but you'll see stimulation. Then there was an ad behind somebody. There was a black little girl. They got me. Well, they got me. They started giving me sexual stimulation via the manipulation of my brain. Typical things. Even me speaking right now, you hear the whole ventriloquism of what this technology can do. And there's always these clowns around you who's supposed to gaslight you, or at least they sound around you. But there's via V2K, you hear these clowns with their tone of godlikeness, when in truth there's just some coward fuckers using some clowns like, yeah, you're not. It's like, no, yeah, your investment is so much evidence that they're not money. Look. Trying to just stay strong. I'm so thankful. I couldn't imagine myself start all be like, yeah, you're not. You're not. When they say you're not, it's like, you're not what we're saying you are. Clown ass. Some bottom feeders who can't even say Roy Moore, who are just the bottom feeders in this program. The nobodies who's supposed to make me believe it's like technology and they're just avenging with their money. It's like little nothing in pajamas, some nobodies, some trash who are dodging the name of Roy Moore. Bottom feeders for entities filled with pedophiles. Everything going against them. What they have here? This. Tell me they're making my brain a child's brain. And then using trolls that on some spectrum that is so amazing with the high school like troll ways. It's like, you're not, huh? Yeah, V2K saying these things. It's like, Jesus, go kill yourself. Thank you, God, I never had to live life like this. If I kill myself at this point, it's because I'm just tormented in this disturbing ways, not because I hate myself. This trash, I'm telling you, they have lack of respect. I know it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. What kind of men or women, self-respect men and women, could be like, yeah, you're not. Are you not? People who don't respect themselves will do that. To all those participants, I'd rather not be in your shoes. I know you're gonna watch me suffer, but this is what humiliating life is.